Hello everyone and welcome to the Chapter 49 review, Deadlock. This chapter takes place right after the last one and goes straight into the fight against Hirohiko. The chapter starts out with Shiro and Hirohiko having some small banter between each other, where Shiro asks why Hirohiko killed all the Kagurabachi soldiers, where Hirohiko states that he wanted them to give them a proper goodbye, which is pretty sick. The fight begins with a no-name trying to get Urahara, but naturally doesn't get through to him. And then we finally get to see a reveal of what Hirohiko's technique is, which it seems to be paper sorcery. Where I'll actually have to correct something I said in my last video, where I thought his technique was going to be glass. But you know, we might see like some Conan, paper jutsu stuff going on, which would be pretty cool. So Hirohiko begins throwing certain origami, like shurikens and cranes, which just kind of pierce through anything they touch. And we actually get to see Shiro kind of improvise in this moment and uses Kuro like Centipede, like Kurara used in their fight during the auction. Shiro then takes the fight outside of the train, where he notes that due to the Kaminabi having him and Hiyuki, which are Enchanted Blade level fighters, compared to the Shaku's Dentenseki soldiers, that their forces are almost split evenly at this point. Chihiro notes that as long as they can get Hakuri to meet all the Enchanted Blade wielders, they can get into possession of the Enchanted Blades and end the deadlock. And as their fight begins outside of the train, we finally get confirmation that Yura is in fact John Hishaku's actual name. So on a bittersweet note, we do have confirmation of an official name, but sadly the nickname will have to be laid to rest. And as their fight begins, Dentenseki, carried by seemingly origami butterflies made by Hirohiko, is placed in front of the fodder that Shiro had knocked out of the train with them. And Hirohiko jokingly calls them the Anti-Enten Special Force.
Leave me alone! Akira!
And as this chapter ends, Chihiro notes that he is about to break this deadlock, with the Dentenseki field soldiers now seemingly rising from the dead. So overall, I give this chapter like a solid 9 out of 10. There's nothing necessarily wrong with it, I just kind of hoped we'd get to see a little more action in it, but I guess I was hoping a little too soon considering this fight has just started. And not to say we didn't see anything, like we now know what Hirohiko's sorcery is, and we've seen 3 different abilities, being butterflies, shurikens, and the crane. And Sojo's Dentenseki seems to be even more powerful than like Tenri gave it credit for, being able to seemingly heal injuries when you use it. So that's all for this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the chapter in the comments. And this video's community shoutout goes to Metatron. Please let your Kagurabachi Glazer arc last till this shit ends. And the next video coming out will still be the Shiba versus Sojo video. I swear I'm still working on it. And I'll see you guys then.